First, I want to start by painting a little picture for all of you. Imagine one day your daughter tells you she is sick and doesn't know why. You take her to the doctor to find out what is wrong, and as you're waiting in the waiting room, the doctor comes out to talk to you. He sits down with you and tells you your daughter is pregnant. What is your reaction? What is the first thoughts that run through your head? I'm guessing you're in a complete shock and wondering how this could even happen. Today, I want to tell you that there is a way to prevent teen pregnancy from ever happening. Let me start by saying this is my exact story. My mother was the parent sitting in the waiting room. I was pregnant at 16 years old, and my mother had no idea I had ever even been sexually active, but obviously I had been. The problem that faces each and every one of us associated with teen pregnancy, or those of us who know someone that is pregnant or has been at a young age, is that we don't know anything about it. We know nothing about the health risks or how to even prevent it from happening. The facts, according to healthcommunities.com and the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, are that there are many health risks to both mother and baby. Teen mothers are less likely to gain weight during pregnancy and or even gain too much weight due to poor diets. Teen mothers are also less likely to take their prenatal medicines to keep up enough nutrients for their babies. Some teen mothers are more likely to smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol, and or use drugs during pregnancy, causing harm to both mother and baby. Babies have risks as well. According to the American Medical Association, or the AMA, babies born to women who do not have regular prenatal care are 4 times more likely to die before the age of 1. Babies are more likely to have lower birth weights, and they have been found to have more academic disadvantages. It has been proven that teen parents are more likely to have increased risks to abuse as a child, along with the growing into abusive relationships as adults. As well as risks to the mother and baby, there are proven statistics that are associated with teen parents. Teen dads are most often overlooked when it comes to teen pregnancy, but they too are affected all the same. 80% of teen fathers don't marry the teen mother, and of those 80%, only 20% of them marry the mother of their child, and only 30% of those marriages last. Teen fathers are also less likely to graduate high school, and most will never ever attend college. Teen fathers have a high risk of being incarcerated at a higher percentage of all males because they leave school and try fending for themselves. It has been proven, according to the article from the National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy website, that teen fathers will earn overall 10 to 15% less income annually than those men that have children at a later age. For both teen mothers and fathers, high school and college graduation rates are declined, and 30% of teen girls who have dropped out of school have stated pregnancy as being a reason for them dropping out. Only 20% of teen mothers go on to graduate from some kind of college program. And now that I've told you a bit about the underlying facts about teen pregnancy, I want to share my own experiences of being a teen mother. Going back to the beginning of my story, I was a single teen mother at 16 years old. My story is a bit different than most teen mothers in mother situations. I didn't have to do everything myself. I had help from parents and friends and other family members. I also was an independent person that had a lot of motivation. I used my knowledge to find resources to help guide me by. When friends wanted to go out, I was at home reading and studying, trying to finish school work so that I could graduate on time, in which I did. I then, like most teen parents, had a second child by the age of 19. Financial stability is still a struggle to this day, and graduating from college was the hardest thing that I ever did. As you think about all these situations I have just addressed, I now want to tell you the solution of how to prevent these from ever occurring. In order to start teaching others, you need to be knowledgeable in prevention yourself. A great website to help with the information is the National Campaign for Teen Pregnancy and Prevention website. They have everything you would ever need to know right at your fingertips. Also, networking with others around you is a great way to communicate and to figure out situations, giving you information to prevent your own family. Researching the topics is going to be your best defense. The next way in teen pregnancy is to educate your children. Open communication between parents and their children is a must and most important way to stop situations from ever happening. Talking to your children and teaching them about birth control is a way to stop pregnancy. If they are already sexually active or thinking about it, birth control is not 100% effective and from getting pregnant. Is not 100% effective from getting pregnant. Pills are not at all effective if they are not used correctly, and IUDs are only 99% effective. Abstinence is the only 100% safe way to stop teen pregnancy. It is also the only way to keep from getting STDs. Currently in Minnesota, we have lots of community programs that support teen pregnancy and the prevention of it. Family counseling is always available to help with proper communication techniques. The National Campaign to Prevent an Unplanned Pregnancy website is a great resource, along with the nonprofit organizations like Teen Wise Minnesota and Adolescent Pregnancy Prevention Coalition of Minnesota. And now that I have discussed the problem and I have given you the way to solve the situation, I want to conclude by saying, as a former teen mom, I want to use my experience to help others to persuade you in teaching your families before the situation occurs. I know all too well the struggle that everyone deals with. Unlike most teen parents, I had a lot of help and support from my family and friends. I was able to make a negative situation into a positive one. I recommend to every one of you to educate yourselves and to keep open relationships with your children. And if you even have the slightest inkling that something is wrong, don't hesitate to ask for help. Something I was told that sticks with me is you only get one chance at life and you can't take back the past. You can only make the future better.